Norrath, welcome back to another episode of Saturday Night Grind with one of the Adventure Squad. This is a new, well, we want to do that. Here we go. This is a new portion of the Adventure Squad with Aleighya. We're going to run her around and do a lot of fun stuff. Right now, she has a funky scaled tunic. Let's take a look at those. There we go. That's awesome. 21 AC, a lot of stats, and she gets that crazy regen. It's weird that it doesn't say that. Oh, there it is. HP regen, 15. I know she's level 66. She doesn't really need it, but it's fun to have. She has 2 of these Velium Fire Wedding Rings, 6 AC, 65 hit points. You can't make those anymore. I don't understand why, but it is what it is. And she has a Cloak of Flames, 36% haste. And we have 1 Master Wu's Trance Stick, 1-handed blunt, 7 damage, 18 delay. That's the equipment she has. That's how she's starting. And she is going to need to find everything, and we're not going to use, like it really matters at level 66, but we're not going to use any Defiant gear. So she has to go get all the cool old school stuff, which she's kind of starting with a little bit of it. So we need to go get another one-handed weapon that she can use. So as you can see, well, you can't see. So let's, we are here. It's dark. Well, she doesn't have any gear on her, and she does not have a light source. We're going to have to get a light source. All right. We're going to Kelethin because we are going to head to Crushbone, and we're going to go get a second one-handed weapon. All right. So here we go. Let's see you there. Let's have a good time. Oh, the sweet sounds of Kelethin. Wow, we definitely need to find a Will-O-Wisp and get ourselves a Greater Lightstone, or, which we cannot get on Fedor, is a Fire Beetle Eye. So, we are off. We're going to head to Crushbone. We have a few items we need to collect. And we're going to get ourselves a really great weapon. We want to try to keep it, I don't know, even though she's 66. We're going to start from the bottom, and we're going to work our way up. I think it'll be more fun. We're going to do a lot of cool... Oh, yeah, you know Aleighya. She's a monk. Human monk. So we're going to do a lot of cool monk stuff. And, I mean, we can't really group with anyone here because she's just too high level, but hopefully there won't be anyone in Crushbone because we don't want to take mobs away from anyone while we do our stuff here. But, we gotta check this out. This is such... You already hear the music. It's already getting sketchy and crazy. Cretchy. That's crazy and sketchy at the same time. You know you're into trouble. This guy here, I've never figured out what he's doing. Should look into it sometime, but he's always just standing there and he does not have time for you. Alright, here we go. Into Crushbone. Alright, here we are. I mean, we're just going to tear through these, but we do need to collect 4 items. So let's go to Trainer Hill and see if we can get our first item from the trainer. We need a shiny brass shield. And there he is. He's always up. Whether he has it, we never know. He does not. All right. We will come back later, and we will kill him again. Crushbone is probably my favorite zone in all of EverQuest. I spent way too much time here, but I really, really love it. You got the camp here. This is called the wall, and you just kind of pull everything that you can see from here, and then back down in there. Like there's a little opening in the cave, in the castle, and you get to pull all that stuff. So definitely keeps you busy, keeps you on your toes, because things really do go sideways. All right, so we need to kill this guy because we are looking for the orc trainer. He is not here. Right, so we don't need anyone else, just the trainer. All right, so we're going to go up into here. We're going to head into the castle. We got to go find Emperor Crush. It's a lot easier when you're level 66 because none of these orcs. Let's con one here. This Legionnaire, he is level 12. Here, this is a great camp, the throne room. You just kind of hang out on the table and you take all of this stuff. And you can also go up into the tower, which is where we're going to go. But depending on what level you are, you may not want to deal with that. All right, so we have Emperor Crush here. Ooh, he is definitely excited to get after things. And it's cool because we don't have like great weapons. Oh, we got Ambassador Divin. Hopefully he'll drop his Dragoon Dirk and the Oracle. He is just like, I did not see anything, even though I'm an Oracle. All right, let's see what we got. Nothing. Really? Nothing? Wow, that is crazy. Not one thing. Oh, I wonder why that didn't show up. Right here, there's what we want. Dwarven ringmail tunic. We want that. Oh, that's crazy that all that stuff is on him. And none of it showed up in the loot window. Alright, so we gotta find Ambassador Divin. Alright, let's just loot that and destroy it. That way, at least he goes away. Maybe we can get Ambassador Divin. Pick his feet. There we are. Does he have the Dirk? He has a heart. That is for the Rain Caller. It's a ranger bow. It's called the Rain Caller. You do the true shot longbow, and then you can turn it into a Rain Caller, which has 5 charges of like 45 point damage, which is, I don't know why 5 charges. I guess back in the day, I mean, that was a lot. If you're doing 45 damage just as a clicky, you're doing pretty good. What does this guy got? A glowy hand? Kill him. Oop, we're still attacking. Okay, I don't understand why none of the loot is going to our window. Crude Defiant Fist. That's a monk thing? Let's go snag that. Oh, that's Crude Defiant though. Can't do it. Can't do it. Gotta leave it. It's pretty good though. Look at all those stats. That's absolutely ridiculous. If you can kill that guy and you come out with that, you're already better off than anything. The emissary. We want the warlord to be here, so we're going to kill this guy. There we go. Alright, what else do we need? We need the Dwarven Ringmail Tunic. Oh, we got to go back up and check the trainer. He may have what we were looking for, since none of his loot went to our window for some weird reason. Oh, and we also have we got Hogrish Elder Bleeds, beads. We have, okay, here we go, let's check it out. All right, we have a Robe of the Whistling Fist, which is Jonathan Whistling War Song. We have a Pegasus Feather Cloak for levitation. Oh. We have Fabled Journeyman Boots for Spirit of the Wolf. And we have Hogrish Elder Bead, so we can do fun stuff with it. The Eye of Zom. And then we also have our Drunkard so we can port out of anywhere within 1.5 seconds. It's not quite uninterruptible, but for the most part, it's uninterruptible. So we have that as well. So we're not like rolling into this with absolutely nothing. We do have a few things, creature comforts. Let's go up here. Please have it. We are looking for the shiny brass shield, and he does not have it. I don't know why she's not looting. Okay, so we need... Okay, so we had the trainer, then we had the Taskmaster, which was not there. Kills placeholder. We killed Emperor Crush, and we have our Dwarven Ringmail Tunic. And then we went down into the center of the castle, and we killed the Emissary, but we need the Warlord, and we are looking for Bracers of Battle. All right, so... Oh, you can't go up there. I think you used to be able to run along there, but I might be mistaken. All right, so we're just gonna... Where should we go? Let's go back over by where the trainer is going to be, and we'll just kind of post up there. And we'll see when he respawns, and we'll pick him up. Not sure what the respawn rate is here. It's not fast, but it's also not exactly slow either. I don't think it's 22 minutes. It's probably like 12. All right, so we'll just FD here. There we go. Wow, FD is only 76. That's pretty lame. We need to work on that. Let's do that until we get another skill up. This is so fun. Stand. I used to have a button for that. FD practice. Do I still have that? Did I put one on her? It makes her stand up, it does a pause, and it makes her go back down. Nope, do not. Where are we at? It'll say, if you fail, it'll say, Aleighya has fallen to the ground. Then you know you have not successfully feigned death. Oh, that's safe fall. Never mind. Let's take a look here. I bet you... Ooh, Taskmaster. Wow, that's pretty quick. Okay, yeah, that's like 6 minutes. Come on. Let's kill the Taskmaster. Nice. Why? Why is nothing going to our window? That's annoying. Let's loot this. Destroy it. We gotta clear this out. Or we have to pull it. So that it doesn't die. Right where the other is gonna die. Here we go, here we go. Does it have our item? Does not. A lot of these pieces are for beginning armor quests. We should do that. Yeah. We're going to do that. Each class and race has a specific set of armor. that you can do, and a lot of those bones you have to come in here, and then the ranger stuff is called True Shot. That's the only one I know. Let's see. I don't think this guy's going to be up because... Alright, but I bet if he's up, I bet you a new trainer is up, and we're going to go check him out. Hopefully he'll have what we want. Eventually we'll just get down to 1. That's cool. That was pretty quick. That's probably 6 minutes. Deal with that. Some of the old school zones are like on a 22-minute respawn. Alright, here we go. It's on the trainer here. It's like they don't even bother. They're like, this high-level character, let's just pretend like I don't see her. Here we go. Ready, set. Oh, alright, cool. He's out of here. Please have what we want. His item is super rare. Seems like, yeah, probably the rarest one of all. Oop. But we don't want to have to do this. Well, I mean, we can just pause up and then make a lap. We don't have to go see Emperor Crush anymore. So eventually it's just going to get quicker and quicker. So we'll just go in here and wait and see. Okay, what we're going to do is check. I probably have already... Whoop, wrong one. We want skills. Feign death. He's 200 already. I've already done it. And that was safe fall anyway. She's at safe fall 77. But what we need to do is start going and jumping off of stuff more often. High stuff that would actually take damage when we fall. And it's like there's like a limit to how much damage you can take. And you'll get a skill up and no damage, or you get a skill up and then you take damage. It just kind of depends. So here we go. We need to get everyone on the same spawn cycle, because what we're probably going to have to do is kill this guy and then go sit for a little bit and let everything respawn and then go kill the 3 we need. And then as we do that, we'll pause and get everybody else back on the cycle. So it's just whatever we need to kill is up, or at least their placeholders are. The trainer always comes up. He's always there. And I think that's why his shiny brass shield is so hard to get, because he's up every single time. And Emperor Crush, he's up every time, but he's just really hard to kill. So that's, 50-50. But so I think we're just going to have a good time, or at least I am anyway. Going to go through and just kind of start at a level 66 character at the beginning and just kind of work our way up through the gear until we get to that level where we should be with the equipment we should have, aside from the Defiant gear. And she's 66, so obviously she gets dual wield already. Which, it doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't say in here at what level you get dual wield. Ooh. But I want to say it's like level 17, or maybe that's when you get Feign Death. I don't know. We can always look that up if we want, and we can talk about it later. Or if you know, leave it in the comments. But at this point, it really doesn't matter. She's level 66. How far into it is she? I'm not even paying attention. Alright, she's barely into level 66. No, but eventually we're going to start killing stuff, or we're going to be crazy enough where we start pulling like half the zone. And that's where the Robe of the Whistling Fist comes in handy, because if you play that, then you get Jonathan's Whistling War Song, which gives you a haste. We got a lot of stuff we need to go get. We have to go do... can we do that with her? You gotta... Anyway, we'll look to get the Eye Patch of Plunder, If you wait till the Fabled or the anniversary, whenever that comes out, whenever the Fabled are, if you kill Stormfeather, it drops a Fabled eye patch. You don't even have to do the quest. I hope this isn't the guy, but I think it is. So, unfortunately, let's go with our robe. Ooh, we got the Whistling War Song. Let's see, it's right over here. Jonathan's Whistling War Song effect. There we go. And we kill him. Lost our boots. Oh, Taskmaster up. Alright, nobody's up over here. Alright, so we're going to head back to Zone In. And we'll just chill there for a minute. We'll give it a pause. And then we'll let everything respawn. Because, I mean, if there was something here that we could kill that was actually a challenge or something we need, that'd be fine. But we're just looking for 4 items. And we have 1. So we'll let everything respawn and then we'll start over. Yeah, they're definitely not going to come attack. Really? Wow, this guy is eager to protect Clan Crushbone. So we're just going to FD. There we go. And we'll come back in just a little bit. Make sure everything respawns. And yeah, whatever. All right. See you in a couple minutes. All right. I think everyone should be back up at this point. So let's go check out the trainer. I mean, like, if you read through it, technically, you don't need this. I mean, it works out as a really great combo. If you have the we're going to try to get the Screaming Mace. If you have the Screaming Mace, why is nothing showing up in my window? Ah. If you have the Screaming Mace and the Shiny Brass Shield, you're actually pretty set for quite a few of these lower levels. Now we got to do a little bit of it's a bit of a quest. Do some turn-ins. But we'll check out the trainer. And hopefully the Warlord is up. He doesn't drop his bracer all the time. He drops it a lot, but not all the time. And of course, nobody's here. Check out and see, is the Orc trainer back? Ah, it's a Centurion. Like, where's my throwing? I do have a bunch of ranged attack. Do not have a valid ranged weapon? These are not ranged weapons? Not throwing? Oh. Okay. I do need it over here. Okay, it's not there. We need throwing. Intimidation, let's get rid of that. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure how we throw stuff. Alright, let's just kill him where he stands. Ooh, Crushbone Belt. Crushbone Belts are an amazing low-level quest, which we do not need to do. We've seen that 100 times. But it's just great. You go to Caladim, you turn those in, you get all kinds of EXP, you get another piece of leather armor, which actually could probably work out for us, if you think about it. But I don't want to run around here and kill orcs all day long just for some belts to turn in. So we're going to figure something else out. We're going to do a couple things here. We're going to get this item. We need to go get one more item. And then we're going to go back to Buenos, and we are going to do the starting monk items. We'll get a full set of that gear to start off with, and then we'll go do some other stuff. All right. Okay, so we're going to wait like 6 to 10 minutes, and we'll come back, and hopefully we'll just be able to kill everybody again and eventually get the items we need. See you then. All right, that's been a little bit of time. Let's go up and see they have what we're looking for. All right, there's the trainer. And he does not have it. Got a cool two-handed axe though. Rotting orc tooth. We don't need any of this. We got fireworks because the New Year's coming up. Don't want any of those either. All right. Orc trainer down. Nothing. Now, I know where the warlord usually is standing. So I'd just assume that the emissary was his placeholder. But if he's not here, I'm just going to kill everything in here. Sorry. All right. We're just going to kill everything here. Just because. And the emissary. We need the orc warlord. There we go. He's dead. All right. Off to the trainer. Ah, Legionnaire. Whoa. Legionnaire's bracer. We can use that. Rawhide tune. We don't want that. What are these? Nope. Crude pants. Can't use those. The bow. We're not all about bows. All right. Back to the entrance. Look at that. We got our cool bracers on. We've earned some new bracers. Take a look at those when we get back. It's a little far away, but I think it's a good starting point. All right, let's check it out. It's yellow. And it's because monks can't use it. So it's not giving us any benefit. There we go. In the destroy pile. All right. So we did not earn ourselves any new bracers. No. All right. We'll see 6 to 10 minutes and we'll go kill some more stuff. All right. We are back for another round. Let's refresh our boots. We don't want to do this at slow speed. We'll do it at maximum speed. All right, orc trainer. Oh, doesn't have it. We should probably collect these and see what they do, but I don't want to. Oh, we gotta go off the side here. Say fall. Oh, self-fall 79. All right, here we go. Here we go. Orc pawn, and nobody's there. Are we too early? He should be there if the rest are here. That warlord. Alright, off to the orc trainer. Let's not look, don't look. Look away, look away, look away. Ooh, oh, trainer, taskmaster. That's what we want. Here we go. Easy kick. Who is it? Oh, that's the orc. We should have looted that before. We should probably keep those stupid belts and then go turn them in and get ourselves some cool leather armor. Alright, taskmaster. Does he have it? Will he have it? Yes, he does. That is what we want. Brass ring. Awesome. There we go. Second item. Leather whip. We don't want that. What are these? Large rawhide leggings. Let's take those. We've earned them. Ah, they're yellow. Why are they yellow? What's going on with that? Class. Monk. Alright, cool. Well, they work. Let's do something here. Let's see what they do. They give us 5 AC. Our AC is... Okay. Do we take them off? I don't know. We're going to wear them anyway. We got some cool blue pants. Let's see, our AC is 246 of 642? Yeah, I don't get that. Whoop, we don't want to turn there. We want to turn over here. Attack. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's because there's stuff in our bank that is better. So that's why it's yellow. I don't know. We'll see you in 6 to 8 minutes. All right. We're back for another round. You can see a lot of dead bodies. Been killing all the orcs for their belts and shoulder pads in our downtime. So we don't need to see that, but that's just something we do. All right, here we go. Orc trainer. We don't technically need him. Got a lot of stuff set to no loot. I noticed, let's jump off here and then I'll say it. Get our safe fall. Up one, oh yeah, there we go, up one more level. I wasn't set to advanced loot, so that's why nothing was going to advanced loot. And oh, here we go. That is an orc warlord. Technically, this is the actually only last item we need. And he didn't drop that. That is a bummer. And there we go. Hunter of Crushed Bone. He's the only one we have to kill here. Emperor Crush, not part of the hunter. Oh, well, we got... Oh, is he? Orc Taskmaster? Oh, let's work on here. That's it. Taskmaster and Warlord. Those are the only two. Okay, cool. So we got ourselves an achievement. You know what? Let's just do a quick run through here of killing everything. We're looking for belts, and we're looking for... oh, he's over here. I know this is like... Wow. We're looking for belts and shoulder pads. Because after we complete this, we are going to go to Caladim, and we are going to do the quest. And we're going to get a bunch of leather armor because we have none. So let's just do a quick run through here. These Centurions, they drop the belts, And the Legionnaires, they drop the shoulder pads. We'll come back out. We're going to get them. There is a lot of guys in here, so put all these guys down. Don't fall into that puddle of blood there right outside the door. Not outside, inside. Here we go. We are in the castle. This is the throne room. We were just here when we got Emperor Crush, but we didn't kill anybody. I don't know what emissaries drop. I don't think they drop anything. They might drop maybe the Legionnaire bracers. I don't know. Lord Darvish. Obviously, we've killed him before. Just keep putting them down. It's easy. That's disappointing. I thought the Warlord dropped that every single time. That was probably 6 rounds before he showed up. So hopefully it won't be another 6. But at least they're on like a 6-minute respawn, so it's pretty quick. We'll kill these guys. You got to kill an Orc Pawn because if they're there, the Centurion's not going to be there. So you got to kill the pawns. Here we go. We don't have to go over there. There's a whole bunch over there. But we'll just work our way back here to our kind of like our starting point. All right, there we go. Let's take a look and see what we have. Ooh, look at that. We have quite a few. Whoops, I don't want that. We want this and that. We have a bunch. Nice. All right, so that's going to give us a lot of leather armor. And I believe that does too, but I'm not 100% sure. Can't remember. So here we go. Pain Death. And we will see you again in another, I don't know, another cycle. Okay, we're back. Go check out York Trainer. See about the Warlord. We only need a couple more Orc belts and stuff. We're going to kill all of these guys up here. See what happens, and then we don't need any more. We got, and he did not drop it. All right, so we're going to kill these guys. Need another belt. We could get an even number. That'd be cool. Love it that nobody else is in this zone. I could just stand here and just start new characters over and over just to, oh, we want to jump off the side here so we can up our safe fall. There we go. I could just go here and just play new characters over and over again. Ah, no Warlord. I don't know if he's here or he's not here. He's just running around or he just hasn't spawned yet. So, oh, we don't want to attack. Alright, let's bust out over here. We're going to go post up. Oh man, almost went into the water. This here, like I said before, this is called the Wall. Ah, it's Orc Emissary. Let's go kill him real quick before we post up here. Is he going in here? He is. So this is supposed to be the Warlord. This is him. And he's dead. Alright. So I think we're done. Let's take a look here. We got one extra belt, which we can't use, I don't think, can we? Yeah, we cannot use that extra belt, so we're just going to take this. and we are going to destroy it. We're going to get rid of it. So now we have a nice even number of belts, and well, we need one more shoulder pad, which we're probably going to get, but we'll only kill the Legionnaires, and we're going to post up right over here by this tree, so it's a lot closer to get the Warlord, who's straight ahead. All right, so we'll see in a minute. All right, here we are. First run from our new location. Let's get our boots going again. There we are. Been a while. Hopefully the Warlord is up. Oop. Come on, and he's not. So we're just going to go in here and kill the emissary because no one else is going to attack us, and we're going to let him just sit there. All right, we're going to go back over to our north wall. Just sit right. Oh, we can't again. All right, so we're going to post up right here at the wall, and that'll be that. See you another round. All right, here we go. Let's see if emissary is up. He is not. Actually, it's not emissary. That's usually who's up. We want the Warlord. There he is. What? Somebody's casting something on him. Here we go. Let's get him. Come on. Bracer battle. What did we do? We turned off attack? Yes! That is it right there. Bracer of battle. Loot! Where is it? Oh, it went directly on us because... There we go. We don't want that cloth stuff. We're not cloth wearers. We're leather wearers. We're monks. That's some silly old caster. Alright, let's go do our turn in and get ourselves another... Ooh, boy. Another cool one-handed weapon. We can dual wield because we are level 66 and we do have dual wield. Alright, let's get it. Alright, so here we are. We're over in this place. We haven't been in here yet. This is Iron Orc. Like a super cool orc bar. The orc slaver over there doing his biz. We have these guys who don't seem like they can leave. Alright, so here we are. We got this guy. You hail them, they just don't say anything. So we want to give this guy... I'm going to give him the brass ring. He's super cool about it. He says, outstanding. If you can kill the Taskmaster, you might prove useful in recovering the items from the orcs that brought me up in Fadarks. Interested in helping me out? We're like, yeah. Oh, hey, you can look back at my brass shield. Okay, so he doesn't really... He wants that, but he gives you... We have this cool mold for nothing. And let's see. The brass shield, train practice, and you can give him that, but you don't have to. So, oh, what that? Now we're doing like all kinds of stuff here. Like close quarters combat in here. Give him that. There we go. And what he does is he gives us this cool mace. And he's like, my ring mail. You are a resourceful one. Here's a reward. As promised, it is exquisite. Take a look at it. See how exquisite it is. Dwarven mace. 8 damage, 35 delay, 1-handed blunt. I mean, it's not bad. If I do say so myself, you might also wish to tell the priest in the cell over there that the king is dead. I'm sure he will be pleased to hear that and might even be able to help you further. Farewell. It's time for me to get my escape, which then he just turns around and starts working. All right, so here we go over here. This guy here, he doesn't say anything, which is awesome. Go EverQuest. Don't even help you out if you just complete the trade with the EverQuest. We need to give him, is that a bracer battle? Yeah, bracer of battle. And he's supposed to give us, oh man, do we have to give the shield for this to progress? Because he's supposed to give us a prayer cloth. Oh man. We hail him. Let's try it one more time, which I know is not going to work because he keeps giving it back to us. Oh, that is a bummer. Okay, so anyway, we have part of it. So let's, I guess you have to give him the shield in order to move the quest along. All right, so let's go and see if we can kill the orc trainer one more time. That's a bummer. Because when you give him the shield, he just gives you this another mold that you can't use for anything. And he did not drop it. All right, so we're just gonna, this is our new place. We're just gonna post up right down here. We can go right here. Ah! And, well, we're gonna get that shiny brass shield if it's the last thing we do. All right, we're gonna try one more thing. Maybe I actually have to, oh, let's get our boots going. Maybe I have to say something to the priest before he's cool with me giving him the bracer of battle. Let's try that. We'll hail him. And when we say, the king is dead. Oh, our breath did something. Oh, wait. Oh, let's try it. And he is. He is a high elf. Wow. What a jerk. Okay, that didn't work. So we are going to head back over and post up at the orc trainer. We're going to get that shiny brass shield. We're going to turn that sucker in, and then we're going to go back over to that old nasty priest. All right. All right, here we go. Another round. We don't need Spirit of the Wolf because all we're doing is running up the hill. Let's kill this guy. Go, trainer. And he does. He has it. Fantastic. All right. Now we need Spirit of the Wolf. All right. Let's see if we can turn this in. And if that makes any difference, which it hopefully should. If not, it's going to be a faction thing. Like, maybe I haven't killed enough orcs around here to make him like me. I don't really want to turn the shield in because it's definitely harder to get than anything else. There we go. Unfinished blade mold, unfinished sledge mold. Alright. Let's head over here. Give him the bracer of battle. And he gives it back. It is definitely... it is definitely... faction thing now. Alright, well, okay, so we'll just stand here and we're going to go and kill a lot of orcs, and then we'll be back and we'll give this guy the bracer battle and see what he does. Alright. Alright, we've been killing for a little bit. Let's do the old con. Scowls at you, ready to attack. So I guess the only other thing that we can do, or try to, is if we go sneak, and we go from behind. We give it to him this way. There we go. He's totally cool with that. We got our prayer cloth. Give him the prayer cloth and the mace. Awesome. There we go. Oops. Put that here in our offhand. It's a light source. Did not know that. There we go. 8 damage, 35 delay, one-handed blunt, screaming mace. Channels your spiritual energy to powerful scream, including your health and armor. 18 seconds. Very cool. So he definitely didn't like us. No matter how much we killed, he was definitely not going to like us. And we're like, woohoo, look. So let's wave at him and show him the weapon. Oh, over here. There we go. Haha. That's so stupid. All right, let's get our boots on. Let's get out of here. We got a cool screaming mace, and we have a Master's Wu trance stick. There's nothing that stands in our way. We have so much work to do. And we're going to run over to Caladim, and we're going to turn this in. We're going to get a bunch of cool leather armor. And then we are going to be off and running. So we'll see you in Caladim. Alright, we are in Butcher Block. We're near the book, or right in front of the book. We did not take the book. We ran from Greater Fadark to here in Butcher Block Mountains, but we are sneaking up on Caladim. So if you take the book, this is where you'll be. You can run up here on this hill and you can get a really good look at the entrance to the city. This hill over here, past this goblin. There you go, check it out. Big old dwarf. Right in the side of the mountain. Pretty cool. Alright, so we are headed in to Caladim, Dwarven City. We're going to do some turn-ins. Alright, here we are. We got the South Caladim Traveler achievement. Hey, Santa Clug. He's doing his thing that time of year. Let's see, which way do we go? Go this way. No, we don't. Is it in North or South Caladim? Ah, it's over here. Yes, it was to the left. There we are. We want to go in here, and we're going to go see this Conlo guy. Go through the banquet hall to the right, and there he is, Conlo Nussback. Let's see what he has to say. Step forward and speak up. Young Aleighya, Caladim can always use another warrior. Are you ready to serve Caladim? Or has a yellow streak appeared down your back? I'm ready to serve. He's talking about all Crushbone Orcs. Army of Crush Bones are deadly. There we go. Alright, Mud Toes and all that stuff. I forget how many we give him at a time. So let's try one. And that worked, and we got a cool piece of leather armor. Got gloves. Let me see here. There we go. Not as cluttered that way. We can see him. We'll zoom in. I think if you give him, excuse me, 4 at a time, he'll give you back 4 items. Let's try that. Yeah, so you can do 4 at a time. You get 4 items. So we're getting pretty much basically the same stuff every single time. Caps and... But at low levels, this is just absolute amazing because you're getting tons of EXP. We're getting 0.005%, which is okay. But at low levels, this is amazing EXP. And look at all of these items you're getting. You're just getting tons of leather. And everything that you can't use, or, I mean, if you're not a leather user, that's fine. But we can use leather. Oh, we got a shield too. Right on. We're not going to need that. You can totally sell all this stuff, or you sell all the extra. And it's like free. You got EXP from killing the orcs. And they dropped money. They gave you the belt for free. You bring it over here, you get EXP. And you get all these really cool items. Let's see. Oh, wow, we still have a few more belts. Okay, cool. We had a lot of belts. So we were running around doing a lot of killing, giving us something to do in the downtime. There we go. And now I think does he take 1 or 2? He wants 2. Whoop, what happened? Did we lose? Oh, here's a pair of shoulder pads. Okay, he wants 2 or... I thought he wanted 2 at a time. There you go. Wow, 0.03%. What do you give us for that? Small tattered shoulder pads. Alright, we don't really need those. Because... Oh, we got small rawhide. I don't know which one's better. We'll figure it out. Oh, we got a sword. Can't use it. But he wants 4 at a time. And you get a huge chunk of EXP. I can't even imagine how much EXP that is at a lower level. That just... Alright, so what do we got here? Small rawhide gloves. We want to use, let's see, let's check it out. Rawhide, 4 AC, that's it. Tattered, really? 3 AC. They're lighter, but they're not as good. So let's check out this small rawhide, 3 AC. And the tattered that this guy gave us was 2. Man, what a ripoff. I thought his stuff would be better, but we don't have sleeves. Just make sure, small patchwork, okay. We got patchwork, oh, those are still tattered. We need a helmet. We could use some boots. Need boots, helmets, arms, boots, helmets, arms. Okay, there you go. So we got ourselves some cool boots. We got tattered, we got extra AC, very nice. Not sure why it says 642 on the AC. But, okay, helmet, done. Sleeves, done. Boots, done. There we go. And we got our cool shoulder pads. There you go. We are crushing it. And he does not want to buy and sell anything. Oh, we got a bunch of this stuff too. Rusty warhammers. Okay, cool. So we got a bunch of junk, and we're gonna run up this way. We're gonna head back out. So we'll go through the dining hall and up into here. And I think I missed our turn. The warrior guildmaster, we did. Yeah, we missed a turn. We don't want to go up. We want to go right here to this guy. So your guess is as good as mine of where we are. We're just going to sell all this stuff. Which I could have done that differently. So what you do, if you want to, you just pick the bag and you say sell the bag, and everything in it is gone. Let's see if we can sell those molds. There you go, right on. All right, got rid of everything. Happy days. All right, let's get out of here. We'll run back to the zone. We got our screaming mace, and now we are off to do some more fun, cool monk stuff. And we will see you when we get there. All right, have a good one.